And good morning, people. Welcome back to Star Ocean, A New Hope. We are here in the Sanctuary. We're here to stop a Grigori from wreaking havoc by destroying whatever the stones are here. Apparently they're really, really important. We don't know any more than that, but if they're important, we should probably keep them safe. Just saying, we are on a space station. Who knows, they might keep the thing afloat or stable. It might blow up if they don't be here. Yeah, let's just save them. That's all that matters. I've gone to level 50. I probably could have gone a little bit further, but to be perfectly honest, probably don't need to. The amount of experience I need to get to the next level is around about 100,000. A little bit over that actually at the moment, between 50 and 51. I can get that in 5 to 7 fights, depending on which fight it is, and if I have a good EXE bonus. But since it's that amount between fights, I'm okay with stopping here and just moving on from this point. Will it make the next fight difficult? Maybe. Would it make it easier if I get more levels? No. The next fight is actually... it's hard to really quantify how difficult it is, because in some cases it can be really easy and in some cases it can be really hard, depending on how you play it. So yeah, this next fight is very hard to sort of just say how difficult it is. Things we've done, things we've learnt. Aramat hasn't actually learnt anything. Bloodstorm Revolution is doing pretty well. I have put some points into Fury Boost for Aramat, and that is now equipped for this next particular fight, just in case he wants to, get hit. He is in the front lines after all, and if he can survive on Fury for a little bit and then get healed afterwards, more power to him. I've removed stun because stun really isn't a factor in the next fight. Miracle has learnt somersault smash. She spins up in the air, then comes down with a heel kick. It's actually not too bad. I'm finding a difficult way to really set her up though. Claws of Fury are great, they hold people in place for a while, but then she hits them up and then hits them back, so it sort of throws them away from her. Comet Impact just hits them away. Ripper Pounce keeps them in place for a little bit, so maybe that works with Somersault Smash. That might be a way. Akarak Fury hits them up into the air, and yeah, combining her things in a combo is a little bit tricky, but we've still got 3 more skills for her to get, so we might have better options later. Limmel hasn't actually learnt anything new yet. We're working on her. She's currently on level 5 fast cast, so yes please, heal faster, cast your spells faster, everything faster. I'm not sure, but it might affect her special arts, because they technically are symbols, although they're special arts. They're dealing with Cerberus, because she does have to summon him, but I don't know if that's the case or not. Barkus hasn't actually learnt anything new. Actually, yes he has. Black Hole Sphere. Let's not forget the big one that we're going to be using a few times. It really isn't all that powerful. It honestly isn't. It generates a gravity field that immobilizes enemies in the vicinity. It's not really that strong. It's only got an attack multiplier of times 100%. However, its range is absolutely amazing. And if I remember correctly, this stops enemies from escaping using the escape skill. So we will be using this a lot later for stuff. It's going to be pretty helpful. It was also helpful in a certain thing that I was doing a little while ago, but that's neither here nor there. It is equipped to him. I've got, I think it's irradiation times 2 and black hole sphere times 1 at the moment. Edge hasn't learnt anything yet. I think his next one is in a few levels, so we're still a bit away from him. Raimi Hunter's Moon, we already had that one. Nothing else new. Muria, nothing new yet. She is up to rank 7, level 7 fast cast, which is amazing. Sarah, nothing new there yet. So yeah, team I'm going in is with the Aramat Miracle Limmel Barker's team. Either team will do just fine, honestly, and if I wanted to swap and change them, you can go with a lot of combinations in this next fight. It's really how you play it and how you deal with what's inside, which is what makes it either very easy or very, very difficult. So yeah, there's the Fury boost. Unholy Maelstrom, Bloodstorm Revolution, critical hit, Claws of Fury, Somersault Smash, Steel and critical hit. Steel can probably change out for first aid here, but we'll keep it at that. Energy Shield is really good in this particular fight for Limmel, because she does, all the attacks that happen are physical, so she can nullify quite a lot. Fast cast, of course, Scorching Star, Moonblade, Irradiation, Black Hole Sphere, First Aid, no god. That can be Termination, but I'd rather have a Radiation, because Termination doesn't throw things up into the air, and strangely enough, the next enemy can be thrown up into the air. Anyways, let's stop talking about what I'm going to do in the fight. Well, I haven't really done that, but let's actually go over and go to the fight. Let's not get caught by these birds, because they're still jerk birds. Anyways. Huh, 1 second. Sorry, just checking something there. Yeah, let's go into this fight. Obviously it's a fight. I mean, when have we not fought with a Grigori?
Be careful, people. This one isn't like the other Grigori.
It's transformed already?
Lovely, it saves us the trouble of waiting. Now let's get down to business and clean this mess up. I won't allow that hideous thing to remain in our sanctuary for another second.
Nor I.
So, you seek to stand against us once again? We advise you to withdraw from this place immediately, so that your lives may be briefly prolonged.
Sorry, but no can do. We're through letting you bastards have your way.
You will not withdraw, just as well. You shall sing your own glorious songs of destruction. May your hymns of despair become the first cry of a beautiful new universe, as they weave together in infinite harmony.
Well, well. Looks like X's theory was right. You think we're just going to let you destroy our universe?
You Grigori sure are talkative, aren't you? We should thank you for telling us so much. Unfortunately, you're not going to find us considering your little proposition very carefully.
There's no point in trying your mind control. We have no intention of falling for the same trap again.
Perhaps such simple life forms as yourselves cannot comprehend the fact that we are one who is all. It is we who shall not fall into the same trap again.
No!
Now, it is over. Yet, our compassion will not rob from you your will. The light of life radiates most brilliantly the moment that it ends. Come, and bequeath that light of yours unto a new universe. You possess a power of which we know not. What are you?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just a little different, that's all. Wake up, everyone! We haven't even begun to fight!
A great error. I will not be made a fool of. Prepare yourself.
Let's do this, Kay. Edge, come on.
Right. Ah!
You life forms puzzle us. Why do you wish to die in agony? We cannot comprehend this. Your death cries shall serve to play a beautiful overture for the creation of a new universe.
Okay. Yeah, Kokubo likes to speak about hymns and rhythms and everything like that. Everything that he sort of epitomizes is a song. Kokubo is, to be honest, odd. And thank you, Raimi, for you being different and cute and being and recovering from that little episode quicker than expected and getting us up again, because now we can fight. Kokubo has a few different things. Let's go to Miracle so we can move things around. Kokubo himself has around about 350,000 hit points. It's a lot of hit points. He does have a weak spot. You can't do it until you really destroy all his spawns. There are something like 12 here. Well, there's actually 16 spawns in this particular grouping. Is it 16 or 20? 5 in each, looks like. Okay, so 20. Only 16, I think. Let's just say all but 4, one in each particular group, can be destroyed. They have very little hit points, something like 100. It's not many, it's not any hit points at all. One in each group is invulnerable, cannot be destroyed, so you cannot kill them all these spawns out completely. What you want to do is kill everything except the 4 that you can't, because eventually Kokubo will bring them all together to make them respawn. All the ones that you've killed respawn. and from that respawn process is his weak spot. That is when you go all out. That is when you kick his butt. He is completely helpless doing it. He does not do any attacks. The spawn don't attack. Nothing. The spawns themselves actually really do hit hard. He doesn't do anything. Almost nothing. Not until I think you get him under half health, and that's when he actually starts to attack. Until that point, he does nothing. He uses his spawn to attack you. He directs them to say, go attack this person, go attack those people, spin around me. Kokoball is very, very inoffensive himself until you get under half health, and even then, his own attacks aren't really that strong. Yeah, they can do a bit of damage, but as long as you've got a little bit of healing going on, and you've got enough items, you are perfectly fine in this fight. So that's how easy it can be. The problem is the spawn. There's a lot of them to start off with. They can kill you very quickly. They can kill you very easily because they hurt a lot. So we can't just sleep on them. We've got to kill them as soon as possible. If you don't, you could find yourself losing this fight very quickly. It's either you win or you lose quickly. That's the way this fight works. There's no in between. There really isn't. Not with Kokoball. It's just do your damage. So we need to kill everything. So okay. So yeah, they're all down now. We want to be as close to Kokoball as possible. And really, just we also need to do this tactics, gang up on foes with full force. Absolutely 100% necessary here, because we don't want our enemies, our friends, going after the spawn. Spawn are invulnerable. Only the ones that we've already killed can be killed. These ones are not, but they're on the field, so fighting free style, the allies will go after them. We want a focus on Kokoball. If you don't, again, this fight is very, very easy to lose. Just wait. Yeah, let everyone else do some damage. And now. You see the big sphere around him? Yeah, that's his weak spot. That does respawn the enemies, the spawn, but if you are doing your damage around him, those spawn die almost instantly once they come out, because everyone's doing damage. Everyone's doing damage in that little spot. They spawn outwards from him and get caught up in all of the AoEs, and since they've only got at most 150 hit points, they will die instantly, so you can get into the next phase very quickly. Just make sure you keep in. Perfect berries. I've got some of these, haven't I? Actually, I've got some right berries. Use that. And spreading out. Go forth. Gather. There we go. Yeah, even Black Hole Sphere does kill them really quickly, really quickly.
Spread out my servants. Gather together.
And there we go. Big Breeze, I need you onto that one. There's a lot of zeros in that lot, isn't there? You can win this fight one person very easily. Just so you know, you can. And Barkus is a very good candidate for this. With yeah, you've got to get through 350,000 hit points, but Barkus is a very good one because all of his attacks sort of give AoE. Black Hole Sphere will instantly kill their spawn essentially once they come out, and then when he goes in, then just sort of stand still for a bit. That's all you really need to do. Emergency healing once in a while, and when he goes into his weak phase, when he's respawning, just batter him. That's all that matters. And there we go. Okay. Yeah, that's been one. You don't really need to worry. If you're in close, you don't even need to be... You don't get hit by it. As long as you don't move, I think it is. Okay, there's the rush combo. So now he's actually starting to think about damaging us. It really won't help. Because the thing still hasn't changed. Let's just make sure Miracle doesn't die. Black Hole Sphere to make sure the bits die when they come out. Emergency repairs. Short blueberries on. Bit of fairies. Thank you, Limo. This is Limo is absolutely amazing in this fight. I really feel she is, because she's got wide area of effect attacks. She's got healing for emergencies. She's got a lot of things that bring to this. Oh, there goes Miracle. I'm not really too worried if people go down a little bit. Gives me an opportunity to get some it would help if if they get healed as well. Come on, thank you. There we go, and there's that fight.
The creation of a new universe is inevitable.
So yeah, Kokoball can kill you very easily with the spawn. You're still going to take damage. Having probably the most ideal team for this is Aramat, Sarah, Marcus, and probably Limmel. Sarah just off to the side, buffing and healing, because she'll probably get ignored a lot if she's off far enough away, and she can just concentrate on healing. Everyone else, Aramat's really good wide sweeping attacks will kill the spawn very quickly. Bacchus will do the same. Then really it's a toss up of any other character just to pile in the damage to Kokoball during the weak phases. Miracle's a good option for that. So is Raimi. So is Edge. Muriam could replace. Could come in as well for a little bit of AoE. Limmel's really good for that. Everyone is good in this fight. You just need to remember that killing the spawn is paramount, and then you've just got to pile in when the weak spot happens. In terms of a fight, this I feel is, I've said it's a very hard one to gauge, but I've gone through this fight very easily. I've actually gone through this fight twice already. Once there was something I was doing beforehand. I'll show you that in a minute. So 3 levels, did get plenty of experience. So we're going to go over to our other team for a little bit later. 3 levels for Aramat. Strike level 6, nice. You get reflection. Reflection is increasing. I'm not sure what reflection actually does. And yeah, everyone gets 3 levels.
Why do you insist on standing against us? If not for you, the universe would have been transformed so exquisitely.
Raimi, finish it.
Right.
Ray, that was so cool, Kay. Raimi takes home the credit for this one.
No, I didn't do anything.
The Grigori said it itself. If you hadn't been there, it would have been the end for all of us.
I suppose this is what they call the hidden strength of women,
Miria. Sarah.
I have reported the Grigori's destruction to Mr. Giotto. He relays his thanks to all of you. Further, he suggests we rest for today in the Centropolis.
Well, let's take him up on that. We could use a bit of rest.
I'll drink to that. I could really use a hot shower.
I'm really hungry, Kay. If you're hungry, I'm famished. Oh, Mary, please don't look at me like that. It's awkward. Oh dear. Not a chicken.
Raimi.
What is it, Edge?
You must be tired. Let's get some rest. Can't sleep, huh?
Yeah. I just woke up a moment ago.
Did you have another bad dream or something?
Actually, I dreamt about Mom and Dad.
I see. Thanks for what you did today. If you hadn't been there, it would have been the end for us.
Don't mention it. It sure surprised the heck out of me. Everybody was down, and I didn't know what to do. But that power, it saved me. You know, I've always hated my own body. I wished I'd been born a normal human. I held a grudge against Mom and Dad over this. I despised this power inside me that I couldn't understand. But, you know, that power I hated so much, it protected everyone. Including the person most important to me. It made me so happy.
Raimi. You're okay now, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm fine now. Now I can finally say this, and mean it. Mom, Dad, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Thank them for it, like I did. Dear Mother and Father, thank you so much for the super awesome crest, you know?
Edge, that's so like you. I wish I'd talked to you about this sooner. You came to terms with the Muon power inside yourself so easily. Like it was nothing at all. I feel stupid having worried about it for so long.
Sorry it was so easy for me.
I never realized how broad your back is, Edge. And it's so warm.
What are you talking about?
Remember what Elena said to me before? To always stay with you? So can I be with you?
Of course.
Thanks. The dream I just had. It was the one I have all the time. Mom and Dad were there, and they said the same things to me they always do. Until tonight, it was just a plain old nightmare. But not anymore. You see, I finally realized even I can bring happiness to others. I really am a seed of hope. Hope for humanity's future.
Everyone's got a purpose, everyone's got a reason. You just need to find it. Raimi's found hers. To be honest, it's been staring her in the face since childhood. It's Edge. Okay, so we need to go back to the monitoring room. Miria, I'm sure you get the juicy details from Raimi later. Once she's happy enough to actually say it. Anyways, we've got a couple of things we need to do. We need to examine some doors. Ah, so this was your old home with Lucian. Oh, before you were married. Okay, so this is your probably a lot of good memories with him. No, it probably wasn't actually. Considering everything in this game sort of covers over I'd say at most a half-year period. If that, maybe a month or two, possible as well. Yeah. Physically throw him out of our apartment. How far up did you live? Just asking. Just wondering. Okay. It was Lucian, yeah. I can sort of picture it. Lucian down here, Miria up on one of the balconies up the top. Let's just say she's at the top and threw him out of the balcony up there, just for the heck of it, because it's Miria. And everyone else around. Considering this is EN2, the Morphos aren't exactly as... Yeah, they've got lots of experiences, but romance side, sometimes it feels like they're lacking a little bit, and what Miria and Lucian had might have been maybe a little bit alien to them, so they wouldn't have understood. For thinking it was just a play or a joking or things, but for Lucian it was very, very real. It was very, very important, and same for Miria. Now, what about Edge's turn? How will you propose to your girl? Oh, that's actually a very good question. Considering how close you're getting, that might be a bigger question than you think. No. Probably not. That one's actually quite possible for Edge. Edge and Raimi. It's definitely not that one because, yeah. But the real answer is this one. Hide a letter in a gift that Edge gives her. Yeah, Edge. I'm sure that's the case. Miria? She can't get away without a little bit of teasing, can she? To be honest, we wouldn't want it any other way. That's exactly what she is. She's that person. Now, the other side. Seeing as this is the end too, you can probably guess who this one belongs to. Fond memory. Have not returned to his home for many years. You're going to go in and see your wife? We're not going to say that, because, yeah, but it is a really nice building. Yeah, the saying, the wife is the better of the couple. Barkus sort of goes full into that. He really loves her, honestly. There's no doubt in that, and he's afraid. He's changed so much. He hasn't seen his wife since he became this cyborg and went off and done his duties and continuing his research. He hasn't seen his wife in an age. He's afraid. He's afraid to go and meet her. Wonder if... afraid if she's not going to accept him as he is. So, yeah, that's... yeah, Barkus is here for helping us, but he hasn't gone home. Even though he's back in the end too, he hasn't gone home. That's the closest he's got. He's very much afraid of what's going to happen when he meets up with his wife. In terms of private actions now, there is one main one left, and then after that we are going to need certain items. The funeral bouquets, just so you know. So I do need to make those at some point. We still can't leave EN2. Because the ship, the Countess, is still being refitted. So I can't exactly do anything in the Countess, but I do want to just have a quick check around, just see if there's anything in there that can be done. I don't think there can be. At least there shouldn't be. And I do want to check the crafting. While we're here, we might as well just check. Yeah, I can't go anywhere. You're in the way sometimes. Bacchus does tend to go invisible and knock you over, but you're fine. Even a useless plan is better than no plan. I'd rather have a plan that works, just so you're aware.
What's that? Let me see, let me see.
Sacred Spear. Don't we need one of those for a recipe? A shop order. Void recovery unit and mental stimulant.
Well then, what can I do you for today?
Meteorites, carbon fiber, angel stones, and crystal skulls. Oh, that's actually not too bad.
Figure it out soon. I don't have all day.
What did I want here? Yeah, we need to go and buy some. Well, we need to get some insect legs and eggs. That I'm going to need those very soon, I think. Nothing really that I can actually make, is there? So many things that I've got the recipes for now, but just the materials, they're just so hard to come by. Heck, even that Wildfang staff isn't really that helpful. It's not good enough. Yeah, looks like I'm stuck with what I've got. How much money have I got? 131,000. Wow, that's not much at all. And I just remembered, I got equipment, didn't I? Picking up along the way. I haven't equipped this holy chainmail. What am I doing? Considering, yes, that can go to Miracle and Raimi can have the Star Protector because, let's face it, Miracle sort of is a little bit more upfront. I haven't equipped the Alchemist Cloak. Probably wouldn't have done too much against a Pokeball anyway because it's not that much of a big difference. But yeah, I probably should have equipped that. Oh well. Is there anything else I need to do? I don't think there is. Yeah, I need to go and speak to X, but honestly, I think the next scene's going to take a bit of time. Wow, level 40,000 exactly. Great. Skill boost. 157. I'm not going to go up any more on Fury boost at the moment. I think we're just going to save points until we can. Until I start actually moving things into skills. I don't want to do it right now because the skills aren't. I don't know what I'm getting later. And I don't want to waste points. That's that done. Just chain combos. Limmel, fast cast. Finish up no guard, so not thrown off balance when there's 10%. When you get hit by 10% of your max hit points. For Barkus, his threshold is really high because he's got a whole lot of hit points. So that's, I feel, is a really good one for him. And there we go. So next time we're going to go and see X again to explain his plan and figure out how we stopping this missing procedure. We stopped the attack on of the Grigori onto the onto EN2. That's a good start. The source is still out there. That's what we need to stop. So until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. I was going to say a goodbye, but I just remembered I didn't actually show what because I said I did say I've done that fight with Pokeball twice, didn't I? The reason being is actually on Barkus. There's strike free enemies with Black Hole Sphere, which I did with that as well. You can probably see use for emergency repairs 32 times, which I did. The main one though for Pokeball is this one here, defeating 100 Pokeball spawn. This has to be with Barkus doing the final blow to them. So basically I had everyone else die while he just stayed in one place, emergency repaired himself, which is where I got the emergency repair trophy from. Had him respawn them, and then he went in and killed them all, and that's it. I'm not too sure of the exact number because I feel like I killed way more than 100. I feel like I killed something like 250. I think Black Hole Sphere doesn't count to the enemies, but when I turned over to Termination to kill them, I got the actual trophy for that. Whether I waited long enough on killing things with Black Hole Sphere, I don't know. But I feel like I killed way more than 100. So yeah, basically just stand still, so you guard a few times from the attacks, emergency repair when needed, have no guard as well so you don't get knocked down. You do get stunned a couple of times and put into fog a couple of times, but when he brings everything to respawn, let him do that. Use a skill. Termination I think is probably one of the best. The number of pulses is before he respawns is 10, just so you know. Do it on the 8th and the 9th and you will kill them as they respawn. Wait until he does it again, repeat continuously until you get that trophy. So yeah, that's what I did originally beforehand for, because I wanted to get that trophy then, because it's a bit of a pain and I didn't want to just wait show you what I was doing. I was just standing there. It took an hour. So yeah, until next time, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun, goodbye.